Our world is long since shattered, but hope still flickers in our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate would be decided upon the Oneric Isles, an almost forgotten archipelago of the southern sky realms. On these uncanny islands, the apostatic union, power-drunk after slaughtering their once exalted gods, maintains but a paltry presence. Under their negligent gaze, the deep forests and dark places teem with cutthroats, cultists, and worse. In the desolate, endless realm, poor souls languish undying in decrepit mausoleums, yearning for their lost mortality, while the Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by the crooked logic of its manufactured monarch, strives to transform not just the realm, but reality itself. All these regions have their part to play in this unfolding story, but it begins fathoms below, in the Underlands, a ruinous wasteland where none can draw breath for long. It is here that a secret waits to be uncovered by someone whose dreams burn brighter than any. But will those dreams kindle into a radiant destiny, or will we burn in the folly of delusion?
I don't know. Hey, Mom. Start there. Normal mode. I guess we'll do normal mode? It has no description of the difference?
The world was long ago broken, its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization. Here, in the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past. Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed, even then?
Interesting. Everyone's lockpicking and agility. I've always been more of a fighter style anyway, like a tank.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
I guess I'll go with soldier.
Cracks showed. Your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Arms dealer? Okay. Let's go with defense. I'm just gonna like go pure tanky. Man, that looks awesome. Hell is that? Coins. Prisoner 17, you have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Why am I being released? Only the High Confessor can answer that, but I calculate there is an 8 in 10 chance you will be granted the honor of a glorious and sanctifying death. Alright. Device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. Woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required. It's not my name. Forfeited the right to a name when you betrayed the apostatic union. A number is all you deserve. So I'm 17. I offer you the chance of penance, an opportunity to atone for your vulgar crimes. I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. What's in it for me? You should be glad of such a righteous opportunity to serve penance, but success could bring benefits, even your freedom, so listen closely. The target's whereabouts have been known for some time, a backwater archipelago on the fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oneric Isles, these flying islands are a host to a manor of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Dark Star mercenaries. Gross. For our quarry is their leader, the notorious Vela Callis. Never heard of her. She's the daughter of Admiral Callis, groomed for command, but she set off on her own to found a warband of thieves and pirates. Dark Stars were tolerated in the Union until Vela became enthralled with delusions of grandeur. Claimed she could create some sort of heaven. Before you go, take this Inquisition Journal. A mechanical arm thrusts a peculiar device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. There was stuff in the top right, but I didn't see what it said. My drones can offer guidance, and closer to the blinding light, Inquisitor Ignavius can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool have fallen to their death. Oh, that's gross. And awesome. Okay. Hello. Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There's a chest next to me. Pick up the sword and press the inventory to open the journal. Navigate to your equipment panel and equip the sword into one of your weapon slots. Remember to press the attack key to unholster your weapon. Though this is a meager task, I calculate there is a 1 in 20 chance you will somehow perish in the attempt. Rusty sword, 5 damage. Alright, inventory? Okay. Usables. Okay. Spells, equipment. Got you. Okay. No armor yet. Belief is everything. As your delusions grow, so does your power. Find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring the world or completing quests, and they will grant you full delusion. Delusions can be spent to increase one of your core attributes. Okay. I've already taken health and stamina damage. Entice level 5. Your current Entice spell level used to determine whether an enemy can be enticed to fight for you. Potion is brewed from the eye of a Pegoth. The eye of Pegoth herb and hastens the body's restorative functions. It is prescribed by most doctors. One of the few treatments that does more good than harm. Spells and quick items can be equipped to the equipment menu. Once equipped, spells to press spell to use a spell and item to use a item. Quest. Okay. That's movement. Crouch should be control. Interact, attack. Spell is right mouse button. Okay. Item is R, block is F. Airship 1, Airship 2. What? Hey, what's up, Trika? So... revitalizes mana. This looks awesome, dude. The heck are you? Hello. What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. Tell me, is your High Convincer set you off to die? Yes. She can be terribly cruel, can't she? Well, stranger, you best watch yourself out there. Mark my words. Something's brewing on the islands. The stage is set, the curtain's drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you, and something tells me you have your own role to play. Ammunition. Assortment of ammunition for ranged weapons. Okay. A glimmer of delusion. Okay, there's skulls. What's up, Matthew? Is there an auto run option? Not really. Health potion. Stamina, okay, makes sense. Huh. Alright. I gotta keep an eye out for those floating skulls, that's how I level up. Aha, okay. Running uses stamina, using your sword uses stamina. I got it. Pilfered lockpick. Throwing knives. Alright, so... Switch weapon, Q. Z and C. Huh. No alternate weapon. So a throwing knife is not a alternate weapon. Interesting. The road ahead is patrolled by Dark Star mercenaries. Strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. It's not that I doubt your skill, 17. I simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance you will die horribly. Direct conflict is usually avoidable. Be on the lookout for ways to sneak past tough enemies. So running should only be used in a situation where I need to go fast. Since I'm not speed running, I shouldn't do it on a regular basis. Alright, you. Throwing knife. Jitter seed, a potent seed that vibrates in one's hand, can be used as an alchemical ingredient. The volatile nature of this herb makes it ideal for restorative properties and poisons. Bro, stop making that weird ass sound. So, it said I can have different weapons and items equipped. Aha, okay. Throwing to, okay. Okay. Spells, I have no spells. Okay. I gotcha. And then to use the item is... Item is R. Stamina not auto... Yeah, stamina auto regenerates, see? Goes down. And then it comes back. It's just my stamina never... I don't know why my health and stamina cannot reach maximum right now, but they can't. So we'll figure that out. Throwing knife. This has very EverQuest graphics, and I love it. I remember playing old school EverQuest like this and being like, oh my god, games will never get any more realistic than this. What are you doing? No offense, but you better leave this to the professionals. Lockpicks. Where are lockpicks? They're not items. There's auto used. They say the same thing. Our agent is dying, but they still might be of use. May have to charm them to gain their trust. Agent may take some convincing. You've been a prisoner for some time. I can no longer smell, but there's a high probability that you emit a foul stench. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from your persona attribute. Rip. That's not gonna work. My persona is 0. Are you one of the locals? He looks up at you, looks you up and down at disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed the Inquisition, and I'd rather die in peace. I'm here to help. Your Inquisitor has tasked me with capturing Fella Calus. Success. He lets out a weary chuckle and breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. God, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wiped out our whole echelon. Insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies at my crashed drop pod. Follow the river upstream and you should find it by the waterfall. Okay. Upstream, find it by the waterfall. Shielding potion, temporary armor, and I saw the, I guess it was here. That's cool. Guessing at some point the game was going to give me armor or allow me to purchase it. This game looks old, never heard of it. It's relatively new, actually. What's up, No She Didn't? When did this game come out? Whoops, that's the wrong button. Release date May 14th of this year. So it's like 2 months old. 3 months old. To progress, you must unlock this door. You will need a lockpick. You should find an ample supply next to me. When picking a lock, there's always a chance you will fail and a lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase your lockpicking skill. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure you will come across. There's an art to disguising secrets through magical means. Said there should be plenty next to him, but there are none. Yo, let's go. You hope I enjoy it? Me too. Although it is well on its way. Graphics alone make me be all like, yo, let's go. EverQuest. The candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to seal a secret passageway. To dispel them, you need enough lore skill. Rip. The incantation will also deplete your mana slightly. A single passageway will need several switches, so always be mindful of your surroundings. Some doors can be opened via hidden mechanisms. These secret switches require a high enough lore skill and small amount of mana. Assuming the first ones can be done. Because otherwise, I didn't level any of magic abilities. No lore or anything. Okay. We're just gonna fight our way through everything and not magic or lockpick. Dear God. Okay, I'll be back. Can't jump over the fence? Your current status is represented by 3 health stats. Okay, yes, I understand that. Rest in a bed or drink a potion. What the hell are these, man? I don't know what these are. Maybe they're like checkpoints or something? I don't know. Is there a bed in here? Oh, bro, scared me. I've never seen one of them from behind before. I was like, what the hell is that? Yep, oh. Yeah, my stamina is just permanently lower now. I feel. Let us make that shield, mana, stamina, daggers. Or could I have some armor? That would be sick. Inquisitor Ignavius is waiting for you at the nearby Inquisition column. I strongly recommend speaking to him before wandering forth to your probable demise. Makes sense. What is this? Hello? Oh, it's him. Takes in a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, 17? Mushrooms? Exactly. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Such wide stalks, such healthy gills. Ah, and such potent spores. We have mushroom forests back in Lundell, but nothing like this. He waggles his finger at you. If you get back alive, remind me to get a batch of Scryshroom? Yeah, Scryshroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Oneric Isles, and I hear it's to die for. Okay. It's damn good of you, prisoner. Where are my manners? Inquisitor Ignavius of the 12th Inquisitional Tribunal. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Shake his hand firmly. See, I'm in good company. He points at the fortress. That's the blinding light. The fortress of Vela Callus, leader of the Dark Star mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault. Not a moment too soon. We need all the help we can get. I've sent all my agents, but so far none have reported back. We expected heavy fighting, but it seems those Dark Star ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vela alive. I'll admit, a tall order, I'll admit, but I think you're up for the job. Any questions? Well, is there more than 3? Oh, Jesus. What if I want to practice combat? We have a well-established small boot camp of sorts just here. I always make sure to remind my combat echelon of the fundamentals before a tricky mission, so you'll find plenty of target dummies and tutorial signs just below. Glad they call them tutorial signs. I need to know more about Vela. Yes, I'm sure you have plenty of questions. What do you want to know? Tell me about her and the Dark Stars. Vela Callus, now that's a name you'll make your hair stand on. She's the daughter of old Admiral Callus of the Apostatic Union Navy. But instead of following in her father's footsteps, she founded the most accomplished mercenary band since the God War. Sure, she currently has the most wanted... She's currently the most wanted criminal in the Union. But you've got to hand it to her. For years, the Union itself relied on Vela and her Dark Stars to do the jobs the Navy were unwilling or unable to do themselves. Pity is she turned down such a dark path. In the later years of the Dark Stars, their numbers of villainous deeds far exceeded those of noble intent. What's the villainy? There was the Astral College heist in Bjorn, where they made off with a Artifice Star. I think that's right, Artifice Star, among other priceless treasures. Then there was the sinking of the merchant freighter Popinjay, all those hostages slaughtered on the siege of Sarakolko. In the end, they say she lost the plot, started yammering about some sort of heaven. The Inquisition ruled this was tantamount to cultism, claims of religious nature, and warranted her arrest. Of course, I think the polymaths over in Rieva have wanted her gone long before all this. Got too big for her boots, and finally they had their warrant. Even Vela's own mercs got riled up. They mutinied against her. She's been hiding out here for years, but the Inquisition finally got the go-ahead to make a move, so here we are. What do you think of the High Confessor? Many of the Inquisition think it a travesty that the Confessor, that is, a prisoner still serving their penance, has been granted control of an entire tribunal. Normally it would be the job of a High Inquisitor. Indeed, there is also the nature of her crimes and how they relate to the very criminal she has been tasked to apprehend. Personally, I think despite her quirks, she's proven herself as one of the most accomplished agents within our ranks. Why are you using prisoners like me? Because the rigorous labor is a tonic for the ills of one's mind. We're not like some common judiciary back in the Union homeland, where prisoners are thrown into a pit with a scrap of moldy bread, no matter their crime. We recognize the twisted intellect of our guests, and if we can untwist that reason with the right application of punitive employment, we will have enlightened the world just a little. We're also authorized to use any method at our disposal when a mission is going, how do you say in this, Lev? Utters up? Alright, I'll get going. That's the spirit. Be sure to make short work of those ruffians. And when you're done, be sure to check in with me after the mission. I've taken quite an interest in the Oneric Isles as of late, and I'm sure I can fill you in with plenty of useful tidbits. So this is like a mobile command center of sorts. Kind of cool. Yeah, okay. Wait, that was new. Recommend to use the training dummies for your sword play. Beds. It will restore your mana. Okay, so that's a checkpoint. It restores your mana and acts as a checkpoint. Okay, also completing quests gives me those. Collect enough to gain a Delusion point, which you can use to upgrade your attributes. I knew that. Your attack damage depends on your current stamina. The lower your stamina, the less damage you'll do. The maximum stamina will also deplete over time. If it reaches half your original value, you will become fatigued, temporarily reducing all stats. Maximum stamina can be restored by sleeping in a bed or using a potion. Jesus. Pass. Hold block to reduce incoming damage. Successful parries negate all damage and will stagger the enemy. .83 damage and 8 attacks. Aha. See that looming fortress? It struck fear in the hearts of many who were braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the God War, so the apostates named it the Blinding Light, to ridicule the gods that they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone blinded by ambition and zeal, for Vela has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted end. And the Blinding Light now turns its guns toward the faithless souls who made it. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take life in pursuit of your fantasy? Yes. At least you're honest, and you're hardly alone. The sky realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods proved foul in the end. Still, I fear that in the world like this, such a heart would only see you dead in a gutter by the sword of someone less scrupulous. Hello, plant. No worries, Mom. Thanks for giving me a heads up. Poison can be applied to a weapon. After coating your equipment with this noxious substance, all attacks will deal poison damage for a while. Makes sense. Item needs to grow back. Eye of Pegath. Be used as named for a legendary god. This herb is well known for its healing properties. Ammo. I have no ranged weapon. Let's go this way first. Like my maximum health also goes down over time. Where you jerk? Making all these splorchy sounds. Down here with your splorch. Like how they told me to go, like all good gamers, they tell you to go to the fortress and you immediately head in the opposite direction. Why'd you push me off the edge like that, Trika? Rude. I almost sat on me. I wonder if the sleeping in the bed resets enemies. Doesn't look like it. Earth. Iron ore. Upgrade rusty weapons. Use this item, except... Apparently I can't... one would assume I have to use go to a blacksmith, right? What was used magic? Right mouse button. Let's do this is gonna be that. This is gonna be that. Block is right mouse button. That's so much better. Okay. I don't accidentally try to right click on something and teleport home. Alters principles of reality. Weird. Oh. I have a delusion. That was a dragon, yo. The lift is not yet. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. So now I have the option to go through the front door or through the side door. Guessing the side door is lockpicking. Man, this place is big. Okay. Okay. The heck is this? Got you. Looks like a trap, probably. Yo, let's go. Three coins. Throwing knives. Cluttered desk. An assortment of maps, notes, and diagrams clutter the table detailing the plans the planned exploits of the Darkstar mercenaries. One in particular catches your eye. An expedition to the cursed underlands, far below the sky realms. Recognize these old machines as God War relics, inoperable and mostly useless. Such strange contraptions are rarely seen outside of the Clockwork Kingdom these days. Yep, okay, same thing. I see you could just rest inside the castle. It's really convenient. Right, okay. Are you attempting to run from your duty? If you must recuperate, the lift next to me will take you back to the Inquisition camp. But Vela is still in the fortress, and we strongly recommend you go back inside to find a way to reach the pathways. Alright. Okay, so now the lift is probably active, so I can call it from the other side. And there's another shortcut there. Full mug of frothy beer. Beer is cheaper in the Skylands, mostly derived from fermented mushroom pulp. I don't know what the beer is for, but I'll take it. Ah, the front door. Okay. Excellent. An interesting landmark. Cannot carry any more lockpicks. I guess that's good. I don't understand why it keeps telling me it's a landmark. Glad I haven't maxed out on health potions. That's good. Let's have a look. I feel like this is the end. So let's have a look out here real quick.